please. Hello and welcome to Clive Anderson All Talk. Now, before we get on the show, I've been asked to deny that the BBC is in any way dumbing down its output to go for the lowest common denominator, a theme I'll be exploring later with my star guests, the Teletubbies. Later on tonight, I'll be reviewing Edwina Currie's new book, She's Leaving Home, plus her husband's new one, Thank God for That, then. But my first guest is one of those celebrities who have the rare distinction of never having appeared in a BT commercial. He first wrote and appeared in Monty Python way back when I was still in short trousers, which made me a laughingstock in court, I can tell you. He's now Britain's premier world traveller and everybody's idea of a nice guy. Please welcome Michael Palin.
Two times. So far.
So, jolly good. Good to see you. So,
good to see you.
Yeah. So, what is it, 50,000 miles, 18 countries? And that's just the book signing tour.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just starting to do that. You do more travel after you've finished the filming than you do during the filming, because, I mean, every programme now you have to be your own salesman. So I am going to have to do book signings all over the world, every bookshop that has been located in the world.
Right. The point of it for us is that there's this amiable English chap that we can all relate to doing the journey.
I model myself on you.
Scarcely. Can you go back to New Zealand, Australia, Japan and everything and say, oh, so I wrote a book about coming through here, please
I go back very, very defensively, because I always worried about people who come from the countries I've just been through and have made a programme about. Because, you know, you've always said something you didn't really mean to say. So I met somebody the other day, he said, I'm from Japan, I saw your programme. So I'm sort of waiting for noodles to be thrown in my direction. Very good, they said, very good. Not convincingly, I thought. No, I try and stay away. I try and stay away from countries I've been to.
Your impression is very convincing, though. So
thank you.
But the Japan trip was part of your film was rather fun, is it? Because there was a pen pal that you caught up with.
That's right, yes, little Mayumi. Well, I say little, that sounds rather patronising.
Yes.
She's quite tall for a Japanese. 4'9". She was, no, she wrote and said that, you know, I love Monty Python very much. I'm learning to speak English from the Monty Python albums. So she could say Spanish Inquisition and hello, miss.
Yes.
This pat is deceased and this pat is no more. She could say useful things like that. So I felt rather... And we kept a correspondence up, because actually she wrote, like all the Japanese do, absolutely immaculate, beautiful calligraphy. The letters all had sort of beautiful sort of little sketches on and all that. And she would send me sort of puppets and fish and not real fish, just sort of cut-out fish. Because
that makes much more sense. Yes,
my birthday was May the 5th, when the herring, no, the salmon swim upriver. So it's a big Japanese festival. They fly kites with fish on them. Yes. I can see I'm losing you, but anyway, I'll stagger to the end of this, Clive, and then disembowel myself later.
Are we doing an interview or a Monty Python sketch here?
I was told it was a monologue. So anyway, I thought it would be very nice for her to show me Tokyo, because I knew no one in Tokyo at all. We'd never, ever met, and actually the meeting was, the first time we met actually was on camera. And the crew sort of set it up, and she sat there, and I was kept in the we're in the middle of this plaza, and I was kept down the bottom of an air vent somewhere. And occasionally the assistant cameraman would come over and say, she's a bit all right. All right, right?
Yes. Yes.
Doesn't look 50. So I staggered out, you know.
And then you had a happy reunion with her, or a union with her, or whatever it was.
Reunion?
Yes.
Well,
which was it?
It was happy anyway. I was jolly, jolly happy.
And then in the film you then go off and get beaten by monks. So does that imply something naughty had gone on? Or
no, that was not cause and effect. There was absolutely no relationship between that. It was just that one wanted to see all aspects of Japanese life.
Yes.
And as you know, they're very... Zen Buddhism is a sort of popular thing, so I thought we'd go down there, do Zen Buddhism in an afternoon. I wasn't expecting to get struck quite so fiercely by the cane.
Yes.
Because I was in there, and I managed to get the meditation bit right, which is all sort of sitting lotus position, which I'm not very good at. So that was painful enough.
Yeah.
And then this man comes around for no particularly good reason and starts whacking people.
Yeah.
Anyway, he gave the man next to me a right old whacking.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Alan Wicker or Clive James?
It was one of the Clives.
Yes.
I don't know.
They all look the same, don't they?
Alan Wicker wouldn't do something like that. Alan's far too canny. Anyway, then they went past me and down the line. And I felt, thank God, I've missed out.
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling the director then had a word with the monk. He said, excuse me, I think you've missed someone out. Our presenter will feel terribly left out if you don't give him a whacking. So he gave me a whacking, and it was a surprise, and, you know, not really a great pleasure.
Yeah. But there's that sort of love-hate relationship that goes on between presenters and... Because I've done a few minor of these documentaries, and I'm rather keen to do some more, but every time I suggest a country, they say, oh, no, Michael Palin's going there. He's going to Japan. Oh, well, how about Australia, then? Yeah. Oh, no, he's going there as well. What about America, then? No, Michael Palin's going there. You seem to have cornered... Well, cornered the world.
You know, I think one day we'll all meet up. There'll be some terrible moment. You go into a restaurant entirely full of presenters. And you say, just talk to the local people, Michael. Try and make friends. Yeah. Oh, sorry, hello, Clive. Yeah, pretend you're not here.
Well, you did a thing in Shanghai, which is a city which must have about 20 million people in it, I should think. 20, 50 million, some huge number of people.
Huge. I didn't count them all.
But and you interviewed somebody, you spoke to somebody in the street or in the park who I'd spoken to on a documentary.
Oh, really?
Now, what are the chances of that?
That's not bad, yeah. Was that the man who spoke like that and did the wonderful gestures with the gloves? And I said, which way is the bunt? The bunt is that away?
Yes, yes, it is the one, yes.
He spoke about you, yeah. You didn't pay him either. At least I sent him a book.
Yeah.
I sent him your book.
So, why this particular journey? It's full. You're going around the Pacific Rim.
I don't know, Clive, honestly. I have no idea why I did it. Absolutely no idea.
Around the world in 80 days, that made a certain sense.
Yes, the circle seemed to be a good thing, and...
I was terribly impressed, as it were, a rival for your job. Or,
other places there you'd like to go?
Oh, plenty of places, but getting that justification for the journey was a slightly implausible one, but...
yeah, no, well, they all are, really, yes. We're all desperately trying to find ways to keep our careers going.
Full circle...
Well, not all, I mean...